Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum students, welcome back. And I'm going to start now October 2020 and variant 13. You can see, and this is a 13th variant. So let's start question number 1. He said, this is called completing square form. You can see clearly. So if we have anything before x square, we take common out. But luckily there's no x square before x square, nothing. So it just like we have something common. So first we take 2 common from these first 2 terms, this number. If -2, then -2 common. But here we have a nothing here. So just first step is no need to common. Second step, what is x coefficient? Take what is x coefficient 6, make it half, and I got a 3. So 3, we got a 3. So make it square of this 3. So means 3 square. So first 2 terms copy without any change. Last term copy with a gap, and this 3 square add and subtract like this. Okay, and you know very well, whenever you have a for example x plus 3 whole square, when you expand the square, first term square 2 into first term into second term plus second term square. So here x come, here x, here 3, and here 3. Indirectly I'm getting x square. Here I've got a what? 6x n plus 3 square. If we check it carefully, if I expand, I get this one. So if I go backwards, I can get this one. Check it, is these 3 terms match? Yes, match. So I can say from here I get x. From here I get 3, and this sign plus comes and whole square. I mean to say if I expand it, I get these 3 terms. You can see even I expanded, I got these 3 terms which are exactly same like this. And these 2 terms separate solve. -3 square means -9 and plus 5, and x plus 3 whole square -4 is our final answer. So let's go for the next part. The curve with this equation transformed to this curve. Okay, this equation, for example, this x square same. So we have to transformation involved, describe fully for 2 marks. And if we check it carefully, this equation and this equation perfectly same. So or I can remove it and I copy this. Why? Because this equation just form change. I got completing square. So in short, x square transformed to x plus 3 whole square minus 4. So I wrote this expression, expression. Now you know it very well. So how to do it? This x minus and minus 3 I'm writing, and minus 4. Logic is what? If we have a x negative a and whole whatever, this one, and outside is a b. So this a and this negative is a fix. Negative is a fix. So this a is called horizontal translation, and this plus b is called vertical translation. So I repeat again, it means right side it will move a, and upward it will move b. I hope so got the idea. So you can see from here, this is a -3 because this negative sign is a fix. Okay, so this -4, and you know is +4 goes upward, -4 goes downwards. So this -4 means goes downwards. Positive x this way, negative x this way. So it's a very clear -3. So we can say this is translation by column vector, -3 and -4. So it means this is x motion and this is a y motion. Always in the bracket is always x motion, and outside the number is called y motion, vertical motion. I hope so this point is clear. This is a new topic added in 2020 June onwards. So we have to do integration of this value will come here because this fx same. So I'm going to replace it in 1 to infinity. So 2 over x plus 2 whole square dx. Can I integrate directly? No way. And this 2 I can bring outside or keep inside, no issue at all. But I think it make easy for me when I bring it outside, multiplying whole constant. Okay, whole value. After this, what is next plan? Increase the power. Basically, what is integration? Power -2. In -2, if you add 1, it gives -1. So -1 up, -1 down into a differentiation of the x, and 2 write it down. And x has a 1, 2 has a 0, I'm getting 1 here. So now limits I'm writing here, and 1 to infinity. Now I'm going to complete it. So this -1 I can bring outside, like 2 by -1, because it is in a denominator of 2. Keep inside or outside, both are okay. This by power -1, and we know when it goes in denominator, power sign it changes, become +1. Now I replace this is a you write -1, or because down 1 you write or not know it, because -3 over 2, or -3 by 2 downwards, or 3 or -2 downwards, all are same. So it means this negative can go up, no problem. -2, 1 you don't write, no trouble. Put infinity here. So 1 over infinity plus 2 minus formula, put 1 here. So 1 over 1 plus 2. Now I want to tell you some basic properties. Property number 1, if you add infinity, for example, so first of all, some basic criteria is something by 0, something by 0 is give you infinity. Okay, like 2 by 0 give you infinity, -5 over 0 is infinity or undefined, is one property number 1. Okay, second property, if you add something in infinity, like if you add something, some number, any number, you get infinity. If you subtract something, so remain infinity. If you multiply with something, remain infinity. So I hope so got the idea. But one thing is different. Um, if I bring infinity down and 0 go on other side. So it means something by infinity, something by infinity gives you 0. Repeat my words. Something by 0 is infinity, and if I bring infinity down, so 0 will go up, change the places. In short, it means something by infinity is 0. So I think infinity plus some value will remain infinity. I'm writing here, it is undefined. This becomes 1 over 3, and -2, and some 1 over infinity is very clear, will give you 0, and minus into minus become plus 2 over 3 is our answer. Okay, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Let's go next part. Before to start next part, he's saying derivative and f of x are equals to each other. So it means this. So this is this f of x because same. So I can replace this whole thing here. And let's continue. So dy over dx is actually equals to what? So in the place of this function, I keep the value of it. So 2 over x plus 2 to power 2. I mean to say I replace this one. So same story. Okay. So now I'm going to find what is a plan equation of curve. And whenever we need equation of curve, we always integrate, because when we differentiate, we get dy over dx. And when I want to go backwards, so always integrate. So integrate this way and differentiate this way. So integration, before I start integration, this goes up 2 times 2x plus 2 to power -2, and I'm integrating both sides. When I integrate both sides, what happened? Left side, because integration, this one will give you y directly. So when I integrate this one, I get y. And when I integrate this one, so I can write 2 outside or inside, no trouble at all. And what is the rule? Increase the power by 1, and I got a -1 by -1 into base derivative, that is a 1, and limit is a plus c. Okay, then I get what? Y is equals to, this is a -1, so I get here 2 up and by -1, and x plus 2 to power. This -1 goes down, become +1. +1 power you write, or you don't write, no trouble. Okay, this minus you can key shift up It means ultimately the form I get what I'm going to write here. So I get a y is equals to negative 2 over x plus 2 plus c. As maximum simplify is very important for us to get the answer easily. Now this point lies on the curve. I can replace it. So I'm saying here put x is equals to -1 and y is equal to -1. So when I replace -1 equals to -2 over -1 plus 2 plus c, so this gives you 1. Ultimately, I'm getting here -1 equal to -2 plus c. It goes there and it becomes c becomes 1. And c1 put back in equation here. So ultimate, my final answer is -2 over x plus 2 plus 1. This is my final answer. So I believe, Alhamdulillah, you understood well. Let's talk about a question number 3. So when how to deal this question. So how to do this question? We can start simply do cross multiply, okay? Or we can assume even let tan square theta is equals to k. So when I replace, I can do directly multiply even, no issue at all. So I get what 3k to power 2 plus 1 over 2 by k. Sorry, this is a k, not k square. Wait a minute. Okay. Now this k cross multiply because single fraction can cross multiply. K multiply the both. And what I'm getting 3k to power 2 plus k is equals to 2. Bring on the left hand side 3k to power 2 plus k negative 2 is equals to 0. Okay. Now factorization is possible. 3 to the 6, and you know it very well. Apply quadratic formula or factorization. 3k negative 2k and negative 2 is equals to 0. From here 3k common, I get a k plus 1. Negative 2 common, I got a k plus 1. So I'm getting here because they match, so it means we're doing correct. So k plus 1 times 2, 3k minus 2. We got two answers. One answer becomes -1, one answer becomes 2 by 3. Both values one by one put there that equation. So let's see tan square equal to k. So tan square is equals to -1. And second is a tan square is equals to 2 by 3. Take the root of both sides. When I take a root here, it gives plus and minus root of -1. So no real solution. No real solution. And when I take this one, so tan x equals to plus and minus root or 2 by 3. And uh, what happens then? I can split in two parts. One, I make it here plus and one negative, one positive, one negative, like a plus 2 over root 3. And one I'm getting here negative root of 2 by 3. So further, it make a cross. This cross will help us for the cast property. Cast, all of you know cast property means CAST, cast. C for cos, A for all, S for sine, and T for tan. So tan is positive which quadrant? Very clear, for in first and the third quadrant. And negative in third, this and this, because here sine cos positive, but tan is confirmed negative. So that is reason I make a line here and I make a line here. And see the question, angle must be in 180 degree. So it means crossing 1 degree is not allowed. So this is out of range. This is also out of range. So when I take a tan inverse, I take it. For example, tan goes on the right hand side. I get what? X is equals to tan inverse and root 2 by 3. And let me type it, tan inverse 2 by 3. And I get the answer 33.7. Okay. And yes, one minute. Yes, so I get a value here. 1 minute, let me check again. No, I have to take a root, sorry. I missed the root, that is why. Yeah, 2 divided by 3, and tan inverse give you 39.2, 39.2 degree. So means this is 39 degree and this is 39. So, but our answer is this only. This is out of range. Similar manner, because this value is same, so it means alpha value I will get is 39.2. It means this is 39.2, this is 39.2, but what's the measurement angle? Start from positive x-axis till line. So same current criteria here. So I think clear. It means 180 minus 180 minus 39.2, and I get the second angle 140.8. Every answer one decimal place. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe the point is very clear. So let's go for the next question. Next question number 4. He says in the question is equation of the curve equation here. Curve is a curve equation given, and is a line. You can mention clearly line and curve. So two parts are very clear. And he says what here? Because the power 2 and positive, positive power 2 is this kind of curve, and negative we have this kind of graph, but is a plus here, so it means we have a this kind of approximate graph is here. Okay, so let's see what happens after that. He says m is constant. Find a set of the m values where the curve and the line have two distinct intersections. So we have a three criterias: curve and line is not intersecting, curve and line is touching, curve and line curve and line cutting two spots. So in this situation, we have a b square minus 4ac less than 0. Here b square minus 4ac equal to 0. Here b square minus 4ac bigger than 0. And now he said here two distinct points. Read a statement. Curve and line have a two distinct points. So this is no distinct point, no point at all, 1 point, and here 2 points. You can see. Okay. So first of all, y and y or x put then equals to each other. So I'm getting 3x to power 2 negative 4x plus 4 equals to mx plus m minus 1. Bring all values left hand side, 3x square, negative 4x, negative mx, and plus, not plus, minus m, and negative, plus 5 equals to 0. Because this one goes there and add, we get this. And if you check it carefully, you have to take common out. Common is not compulsory, but if you take it better, uh, this one, and this value we copy as it is 5 minus or minus m plus 5, same story. A is very clear 3, and B is very clear. Negative outside and 4 plus m in the bracket. And then C value is 5 minus m. And now according to this condition, because the question is that we have to decide that B square, because the two distinct points, so mean this condition. So it means as two distinct points of B square, so I can write here b square minus 4ac bigger than 0. So let's try to apply the formula, and negative outside 4 plus m and whole square minus 4 times to a and c. So I hope so up till here, very clear plan. Okay, you know it. Outside negative or negative 1, same story. 1, okay, I can write even 1. This square goes on two terms separate. It means negative 1 to the whole power separate and 4 plus m separate. Okay, so this 4 to the 12, 12 into 5 becomes 60. And negative into negative become positive, and 12m I get from here. Okay, 12, 12. Okay, this is all clear. Now this is a positive one, is very, very clear. Here I expand a power 2. So what is the story? First term square plus 2 into first term into second term and plus second term square. And negative 60 and plus 12m bigger than 0. After this, I just reorder. Reorder means this m square I'm writing before, and this is the 4 to the 8 and 12. I got a 20m, and this is a 16 and 50. This becomes a 44, I think. So yeah, 60 minus 16, exactly. I got a 44. So I get a negative 44. Negative 44 equals bigger than 0. Okay. Now equation is confirmed. I got it. And now I have to solve it and either factorization or quadratic formula. 44 ones are 44, and I have many possible ways. 41s are 44, 1. Okay. 20 into 2. If you multiply, you get a 44. So it means this m to power 2 plus 22m negative 2m negative 44 and bigger than 0. So from here m common, I get m plus 22, negative 2 common, I got m plus 22 and bigger than 0. So ultimately I reach on 2 points m. Wait a minute, maybe space, maybe issue. So I'm writing it here, m minus 2 into m plus 22 bigger than 0. And what is with this method? We always make a bell shape, this kind of thing, if it comes. So uh, either if I put this equal to 0, what happens? You know it very well. If I put this equal to 0, I get positive 2. You can look at it. I'm going to show you. M minus 2 equal to 0. I got positive 2. If put this equal to 0, so I get negative 22. And naturally negative 2 is a smaller and 2 positive. So I hope so you got it, how I put the 2 and negative 22. Now according to condition, what a question is, he's saying bigger than. Bigger, how to read it? How to read it? From this end, open the mouth is called bigger. And bigger, always whenever bigger comes, we always go outside this. Okay, I repeat again, I give you idea, because if it is a bigger comes, look at, have a look. If bigger comes, then shade outside. If it is come less than, for example, this less than comes, then shade inside. This is a plan behind. Okay, so how to answer for it? This is called m is bigger. The writer is always called bigger. M is bigger than 2, and what is called always smaller? M is less than negative 22. And alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen, the point is very, very clear. We have done it. Okay, so let's go for the next question. Next question we have of a topic as a combined topic, and see here is a combination of two things. First is a binomial expansion, and then it is a APGP topic. Let's see, sequences topic. So he's given this expansion here. So question is given here, coefficient of x squared and x4. It means that we have to expand it till power 4. So have a look now how we can expand till power 4. So first of all, NC0, 2 values, then NC1, 2 values, then NC2, 2 values, then NC3, 2 values, NC3, sorry, and NC4, 2 values. So I believe this point is very, very clear. Okay, so this is done. And now I'm going to plug in. And what is the first term is A comes here, and second term Bx come here. So it means this A, here Bx, here A, here Bx, here A, here Bx, here A, here Bx. All right. And first, the power of A is the difference of these numbers. So n minus 0, and this 0 goes directly on it. Similarly, n minus 1 and 1, n minus 2 and 2, n minus 3 and 3, and n minus 4 and 4, and dot, dot, dot. This is a very simple and clear. This is a some NC was 0 is 1, and something to power 0 is 1, and I get from here A to power. Sorry, I have a I did not. Okay, I have to replace every n by 0. Okay, I have to every n by 0. So this is my mistake. I should put directly anyway, no problem. So n is value is 7. So I'm writing now 7C0, 7C1, 7C2, 7C3, 7C4. Here 7 minus 0, here 7 minus 1, here 7 minus 2, 7 minus 3, and 7 minus 4. And 7C0 is 1. Something to power 0 is 1. a to power 7 left. So I'm writing here a to power 7. 7c1 is 7, answer comes here. A to power 7 minus 1 becomes 6, and bx as it is. Okay, 7c2. So 7c2 it becomes 21, and a to power 5 and b to power 2, x to power 2. Make sure some student by mistake they never put square on b and x together. So we have to put both. Okay. Now similarly 7c3, if I check it, I get 35, and a to power 4 and b to power 3 and x to power 3. Similarly 7c4, I get 35 once again, and a to power 3 and b to power 4 and x to power 4. I believe this point is very, very clear to us. Alhamdulillah. Now, according to condition, what a question he given us. He says here simply straight that coefficient of x, x square, and x4 are first three terms of a geometric progression. So where is x coefficient? Let me write the x coefficient. X coefficient, I'm writing here, x coefficient is 7a to power 6b. And what is x squared coefficient? X squared coefficient is very clear. This whole is called x squared coefficient. So let's take that even equals to 21 a to power 5 and b to power 2. And x4 coefficient is where? X4 coefficient is very, very clear, is equals to 35 a to power 3 b to power 4. Don't include x. Don't include x. All right. Now what a question he says. This is called first term. I repeat again. According statement, he says the first three terms of GP. And what is the planning behind then? It means this is called first term, this is called second, this is called third term. And basically, what is the criteria when three terms in, for example, 3 into 4 give you 12. 12 into 4 give you 48. These three terms in GP. Example. So what is criteria? This is a third term, term 1, term 2, and term 3. So if we divide 48 by 12, it means this by this is same answer 12 by 3. 12 divided by 3. And check, we got a 4, we got a 4. So we got a criteria. Third term divided by second term equal to second term by the first term. Same basic criteria here. So I'm going to discuss here. Where is the third term? This is the third term. Okay, I'm writing here T3 by T2 is equal to T2 by T1. So let's try. T3 is this one. I'm going to copy here. So 35 a to power 3 b to power 4 divided by second term is this 21 a to power 5 b to power 2. Same second term here 21 a to power 5 b to power 2. And first term is this. So I'm writing 7 a to power 6 and b. Now just as what is my target to get a by b? Okay. So I think we are close to get our answer. So first of all, check it. How it possible to cancel it? This is a b square and b4. This cancel, we get 2 only. Sure. Here b cancel and we got only 1 power. Here out of this cube, 5 cancel, we got 2. This cancel, we get only 1, because out of 6 powers, power subtracts. So 6 minus 5, we give you 1. Okay, 7 ones are 7, 7 threes are 21. So what is 35? Is it 7 fives are and 7 threes are. So if I write it here, what left? What left? First of all, 5 left from here. Okay, and b square left from the numerator. Okay, from here I get 3. Okay, here I'm getting a square. So I think this part is okay. Let's talk about this side. So here 3 by 1 left. So 3 up, and this this a1 left, because out of 6 we subtract 5. So we got what here? A only. And this b out of b, so only we get a b in the numerator. So this plan is very, very clear. Now how to do it? First of all, these numbers 5 by 3 go on the other side. Best idea, first you bring the numbers on the other side. B square by a square equal to this 3 multiplied there. I get 9b over 5a. This job is also done. Now bring A on the other end, B on the other end. So cross multiply, not for the whole thing, only B's and A's. So B, A and A square already, and in B here comes. So 9/5. You can see here very clearly, this A cancel the power and B cancel the power. And we get here what? Ultimate answer turns to be B by A is equals to 9/5 and B by A. But B by is not our question, A by B. So it means I have to change the plan, flip both sides. A by B equal to 5/9, and that's our final answer. So let's talk about the next question. He mentioned here the function is defined by this. So inverse. So inverse function, first of all, the function fx remove and write y here. I'm writing here y is equals to 2x over 3x minus 1. Cross multiply 3, this whole thing multiply with the y. So I'm getting 3xy and minus y equals to 2x. After this, what is a plan? I will go to make a x subject, but problem I have two x's. So what is technique? This y will go right hand side and this value go left hand side. So 3xy negative 2x is equals to positive y. From here, x common, I get 3y and negative 2 is equals to y. And after this will go down. So it means I get x is equals to y over 3y negative 2. Now interchanging is compulsory. I'm doing it here. So interchange. Interchanging x become y and y become x. There are two y's, so both y's will turn to be x. So I believe this is very clear, and this y replaced by the inverse function. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. I have done it very well. I believe you understood. Now, next step which we have is saying show this expression can be written like that. So not a hard job for us. So take LCM. And what is LCM comes here? 3 times 2, 3x minus 1. But problem is that this fully match, exactly match. So plus 2 copy up. But problem, this fully match? No, not match. So 3 is present, but this is 3x minus 1 is not present. So here up and down multiply with this value, 3x minus 1 up multiply and down here divide. That matches, so it means it becomes 2 times 2, 3x minus 1. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Now this 2 multiply inside, we got a 6x minus 2 and plus 2 over 3 times 2, 3x minus 1. This 2 and 2 cancel out automatically. I get 6x over 3 times 2, 3x minus 1. And this 3 cancel, 3 ones are 3 twos are. And ultimately my answer turned to be 2x over 3x minus 1 match. So proved. Okay. State the range. How to find the range of functions? That's very, very interesting because some student not understand easily. Okay. So he said range of function of f. Where is f function? Have a look here. There's a function of f. Okay. And he bound us that x value can not a real number, sometimes given real number, some other stories. Okay. But in this particular question, he said x is bigger than 1/3. So if I keep 1/3 inside directly, I get a math error. Why? 1/3 into 3 cancel out. I get a 1, 1 minus 1, 0. Something by 0 is infinity. So then what is technique? What is method to do it? Okay. So have a look now. This question will help us to understand even. I try because one thing is very clear, very, very clear. Something by like any number by x, any number like a by x. I give example, and by x. If x like for example, okay, make easy example to understand. For example, 2 by x. If I write 2 by 2, if I write 2 by 4, 2 by 10, 2 by 100, you see that this become 1, this becomes half, 0.5, this become 0.2, this 0.02. So it means as this denominator will increase, so this number going to decrease. You can see But question comes, as this denominator will increase, so the whole number will decrease naturally, but approaches to what? Always approaches to 0. In this sense, if I want to copy this x bigger 3 here, so common sense, when the say it is almost same story, okay? So it means 2 by 3 times 2, 3x minus 1. If I increase the value of x gradually, what happens? This become bigger and bigger and bigger. So overall answer becomes smaller and smaller and smaller, will approach to 0. And as approach to 0, so this becomes, it is confirmed, if this is a 0, so 0 and 0 plus 3, it become 2 by 3, so it becomes 2 by 3. It means if x becomes very large, bigger than 3, and goes to very large, so what will happen? Naturally, if I plug in this value very large, I mean this is very large, so overall answer becomes approaches to 0. So it means a range becomes 2 by 3. So range becomes, for x we can say, or y we can say, is going to equal to 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 going to be, and it means I can write the answer is bigger than 2 by 3. You ask why I wrote bigger, sir? Because um, naturally, if let's say if it's not 0, let's say is a, okay, for example, it is a 0. If I add 0, because it will approaches to 0, not equal to 0. Let me tell you, approaches and equal different stories. Equal 0 means exactly sharp 0. Approaches 0 means 0.000000000. Maybe many zeros are there, many million trillion zeros are there, but at the end we have 1. So it means that it will never approaches to, not never equal to 0. So this means this is a definitely something adding in this number, so I can say it is a bigger. I hope so the got the idea. So that is why it is a range is bigger. So let's go for the next question. In this question, he asking us that this, the first term is this, second term is this of AP, arithmetic progression. And we have to find, because first two terms, common difference. And what is the basic criteria of the common difference? Common difference formula is T2 minus T1. And this is a T2 and this is a T1. So just subtract them. Okay, negative 10 square by cos square. And negative first term is this one, 1 over cos square. So what you can take LCM. LCM is very clear. This cos square same. So like a 5 over 4 and plus 3 over 4. We 4 match. We write only 4 and 5 plus 3. Same story here. Cos square theta and negative 10 square theta negative 1. Now how to continue? We have only one choice. Take negative common outside. And I get here 10 square plus 1. What is the 10 square? I am writing it now very clear. 10 square is sine square by cos square. And plus 1. And down I have a cos square. After this, what is the next step? Next step is the negative outside, and down I have a cos square theta. And here take LCM. Okay, I do it in a different color so you can understand. Is a fraction. Cos square is a LCM of the upper part, this part only. And you know it's sine square as it is, and this cos square multiplied with a 1 become cos square. And it's very clear, sine square plus cos square, we know it's 1. It is already clear that sine square plus cos square, the fixed identity is 1. So it means upper part I got a 1. So I'm writing here negative 1 over cos square by cos square. Now here some students stuck, because let me tell you, A by B by main line C. So upper numerator always slip. Slip means A will come down, B will multiply C. So same story, 1 will come here and this will go down. So I hope so the idea is clear. And ultimately common difference becoming this multiply, and cos square into cos square become cos 4 proved. And our target was to prove common difference is this one. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. This is proved. And let's go for the next part. The exact value of 13th term. We have a formula for arithmetic progression A plus n minus 1 into D. So applying the formula A plus n minus 1 times 2D. First term of the sequence you know very well. First term sequence is this one. 1 over cos square. So 1 over cos square theta. And plus n is a 13. Sorry, I have to plug in 13. So it is a very clear 13. So 13 is here. I'm writing this 13 in the place of n. So I should erase it. And I write it 13 here. 13 minus 1 here. And common difference was just proved here, this one. So negative 1 over cos 4 theta. Negative 1 over cos 4 theta, because we just have it the same thing here. Okay, now let's see what answer turned to be. 1 over, okay, now plug in pi by 6. So how to type pi by 6 and whole power 2 on the top. This is 12, and this negative goes outside, negative and negative plus 12 times to 1 over cos pi by 6, and power is 4. Now typing in the meter only, and you know it must convert into radians. Okay, or pi by 6 is actually is becoming 30, or type in degrees must take 30, but no problem, you can write radian also. Root 3 by 2 power 2. Same here, it's a power is a 4, power 4. And you know very well that this power 2, power of the root 3 gone, only 3, and square of 2 become 4. So here, you know, root 3 to power 4. Okay, 4. So you can type in calculator even power 4. You can get it. It's very simple, 9 by 16. And you know, 1 over a by b is flip. Flip means it goes up. So it means this 4 goes up by 3, and plus 12 times 2, 16 goes up by 9. And now I'm going to finalize it and just simply type in the calculator. So let's see what answer turns to be. 4 divided by 3 and plus 12 times to 19 divided by 9. And let's see, it's maybe some mistake is there. Wait a minute. Negative, negative, positive. A plus n minus 1 into d. And okay, 9 by, yes, 9. This 9, make sure this mistake here. I type in mistake here. So this is mistake only. So this 16 goes up and by 9. This is mistake only. It means this 12 times to 16 divided by 9. And we get, it means maybe, let me check where's the problem. Yes, mistake is here. The formula is plus. So this is a plus, but I wrote my mistake here negative. This mistake only, rest is a, wait a minute. Is this negative, this negative, this negative, and this negative. Now, if I type in calculator, it gives me negative 20. And that is called 13th term. 13th, yes, 13th term. Next question is number 8. We have differentiation, first and second derivative. So first and second derivative. So can I differentiate directly? No way. So first of all, bring it up. So 2x plus 1 to power negative 1. So first derivative is what? 2x derivative becomes 2, 1's derivative is 0, and this minus 1 comes down. You know it very well, plus minus minus 1, and power becomes 1 less, become negative 2. Often students miss the base derivative. What is this base derivative? 2x becomes 2 and 1 has 0. So this means 2, and this -2 and -1 become -2, and this whole, okay, first you can write it as it is because maybe I need for second differentiation. So I will take from here. This is my first differentiation over more simplification. I can reshape it. It becomes dy over dx is equal to 2 minus 2 over 2x plus 1 to power 2. So this is finally done. If I do again integration, again differentiation for the second derivative, so this is the first derivative, okay, differentiation. So what happens then? I get what here? I get here d2y over dx2. Differentiation of 2 becomes 0 because constant always 0. And -2 goes down. -2 into -2 becomes +4. And power become 1 less, become -3 times to base derivatives 2 plus 0. It gives 2, it gives 1. Sorry, 0, sorry. I hope so. Point is very clear. And ultimately, 2 into 4, I get 8. And this whole thing comes down in denominator. This is second differentiation over. And what is the next page? We have to find stationary coordinates. How to find stationary coordinates? You know very well, whenever we need stationary coordinates, we put always derivative 0. It means this I'm going to put equals to 0 here. And 2 minus 2. So actually I'm putting 0. So 2 minus 2 over x plus 1 whole square. Let's see. Yeah, 2x plus 1 whole square. So 2x plus 1 whole square. So this is, I'm going to replace it, recheck. This I'm going to copy on the next page. So 2 minus 2 over 2 plus x whole square, good. So I'm going to bring the whole thing left-hand side, make it positive. So I get this, cross multiply, it multiplies there. So 2 times 2, 2 times 2, 2x plus 1 power 2. This 2 divides, I get a 1. I get a 1 equals to this step here actually. Okay, 2x plus 1 to power 2. Now only one step, squaring root of both sides. When a square root of both sides, I'm not going to get a 1, no, plus and minus root of 1. So here I'm getting 2 answers. Okay, and if I need a nature also, so nature as well. So let's see how we can find both points. So 2x plus 1 equal to 1 and 2x plus 1 equals to minus 1. Here I'm getting x is equal to 0. Here I'm getting x is equals to, because negative, I got a -1. So this point is clear. So I'm getting here 2 points are there. This is a -1. Okay. Now one by one, I want to find it, find the coordinates, sorry, find the nature. So how to find nature? So let's have a look now. First, I plug in 0. Where is the second derivative? Second derivative is we have here. I'll use this one. So 8 over cube equation. So 2x plus 1 to power 3. Recheck. Yeah, correct. Now I'm going to replace it here in both points. So after this, I will plug in. And so we have to find 0 and -1. Okay. And I'm going to plug in 0 here replacement. And you know, when I plug in 0 here, so second derivative. So when I replace 0 here, 0 plus 1 to power 3, I get a +8. Point of minima. This is called point of minima. And let's talk about the second point. And when I plug in -1 here, so it gives you second derivative. So it becomes 8 by 2 times 2, -1 plus 1 and power 3. So it gives us -8. So -8, and this gave us what? Maxima. But we have to, maxima. But we have to be concentrated. We focus here. This value is x is bigger than negative half. So it means negative half bigger. It means if we draw a number line, there's a negative half. So it means 0, there's a negative 1, and this is a, we can say negative half is somewhere here. So bigger means I can go this side only. So this will not take this to x. So this means no need to take it. So this no need. This is we will not take no need of this one. But I just showed you working. So minimum point is our answer. Reason is the only one thing. Okay. So you can say no need or excluded, no problem. Okay. I hope so. Point is clear. Question number 9. I'm going to start now. Um, First task is we have a first of all, read carefully arc BC. Arc BC. It means in this sense we have a BC arc. BC is arc is here. It means center is lying at A, lies at A, and this is theta. Okay, center. Even he mentioned here very clearly. He mentions here. You can see arc BC center at A, and okay, and radius is 12. The sector. It means if I make a sector, there's a 12. There's a 12. There's a. There's a B, and there's a C. What is our target to find here? He said angle BAO. BAO means this angle is my concern. Let's say theta, and this is also theta. You can ask me reason, sir, because in front of 8 and in front of 8, the angles sides are equal. So I can take the angles also equal to each other. Okay, and all right. I can apply, and what the angle is asking for, I think we can go for cosine rule, because if I try another technique, I can try another technique even how I can draw a perpendicular here. Okay, I can draw a perpendicular. Okay, I think this, let's go for that technique. Perpendicular, and when the sides are equals to each other, so this always half it. So make this 12, make it half. So 6 here and 6 here. So I have this right angle triangle. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this is 90 degrees. This is a 6, and this is a 8, and this is my concern. So what is technique? It is a very clear. This is in front of theta is called opposite. In front 90 is called hypotenuse. So adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent by hypotenuse is called cos theta. So cos theta is equal to 6 by 8. And theta is equals to cos inverse 6 by 8. And make sure when you type in calculator, this whole question we have to convert into radians. Because if we do for degrees, so answer become wrong. Cos inverse 6 divided by 8, and my answer is 0.7227. But we need 3 SF. So it means we round it and make it 723 radians. Done. And now I'm going for the next plan, and next plan is shaded area. How to get a shaded area? Shaded area plan is very simple. If you look it carefully, I show you this is a big sector. You can look, I'm shading is for you, big sector. From big sector, this sector, you have it. Even I showed here in diagram. And which angle I got it, alhamdulillah. This is the angle I got it, 0.723. And from the sector, for the full sector area, subtract this white triangle. This white triangle. So plan is so simple. I'm going to do it here, rather next page. So plan is simple. How to get shaded area? So shaded area plan is sector area minus triangle area. Okay. All right. So plan is very clear. Let me recheck shaded area plan. Okay, fine. So what is the formula for here? This is, half r square theta, r square theta. And what about this? This is a, whenever triangle we have it, we can do in 2 ways. Look at here. I think we have it. We can find easily even 2 techniques are there. If we have this angle, I think we can do it easily because this 12 we have it, this 8 we have it, angle we have it, and two side and middle angle. So this is, we got a 12, 12, this is a 12, this is a 12, and here 0.723, and this is 8, and this angle also 0.723. So see, I make this triangle, this 8 I wrote here, this 12 I wrote here. I hope so this part is very clear. So this is a half into A into B into sine theta, basic formula we have for the triangle. Half r square theta, r is 12, theta is 0.723, negative half into 12 into 8 into sine of 0.723. Now it's just a matter of typing in calculator. We'll go give our answer. So let me check. Half into 12 square into 0.723, and negative half into 12 into 8 into sine of 0.723. My answer is answer coming here 20.2974. But we know we need 3 SF. We don't need this. So 20.3 centimeter square is the answer because question in centimeter. Next part, he's asking here, C, perimeter of the shear region. What is the perimeter? Perimeter of shear region means this arc length. This arc length is this arc length same. So this we know formula, arc length formula, S is equal to R theta. Done. This length you have, alhamdulillah, 8. Okay. And this length left only. And this is when they're not a hard job because there's a 12 total. Look, radius, 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 and radius. It means this 12 we have total. This full is 12 and this is 8. So how much this one become 4? So I think plan is so simple. So 8 and this 4 and arc length. So I'm writing directly. What is the plan here? So perimeter of shear region gives what? S is because formula S is equal to R theta. So I'm writing R theta plus 8 and plus 4. Let's recheck. This is a 4, this is a 8, and this is a arc theta. So I think the plan is very, very clear, and I'm going to complete it. R theta, radius is 12, as you know it. Theta is 0.723 and plus 12. And I'm just typing in calculator and get answer 12 times 2.723 and plus 12. So answer turned to be 20.67. It means answer be approximately 20.7 centimeter. So this question is also clear. And now I'm going to start question number 10. So let's see how to do the question number 10. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. It is given here, we have a given, make sure there's a case where there's a constant. He mentioned here positive constant. Sometimes we get two answers, positive and negative. Negative will ignore and will take only and only positive. It's given that x is equal to 1/4, the gradient is equal to 3. It means I can say that, and you know that all of you familiar, the gradient and derivative, gradient and dy over dx is same. So it means the gradient is 3 given, and when x value is 1/4. So let's see how we can do it. First of all, one common mistake I observe as a teacher. What mistake common? 1 minute. Some students, they try to bring k² up. They think there's also variable. No, it's not a variable, it's a constant. So constant, never bring it up. Even this is a constant, never bring it up. So directly differentiation, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Constant outside multiplying, and what is the rule? Half comes down and power become 1 less. Same story here. This negative half goes down. It means negative half and power becomes 1 less. So -3/2. And this becomes 0 because constant derivative is 0. Now, this negative half, it goes in denominator, become positive half. So it means, and half is called root, 2k root of x. And here I got 1/2 x to power 3/2. And here I have a derivative. According to criteria, I will put two things here. Put at x is equal to 1/4 dy over dx. I will plug in here 3. because he mentioned that curve is greater than 3 as 1, x is 1 over 4. So I'm putting here 3 and 1 over 2k, and here I'm writing 1 over 4 root negative 1 over 2 and 1 over 4 to power 3 by 2. This is a 3 and this is a, is very well 2k, and root of the 4 becomes 2. And later on this 2 and 2 cancel out. And similarly 1 over 2 and this 4 to power 3 by 2, if you type alone, it give you 8. So 1 by 8, and later on 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. And I'm getting here 3 and 1 over k comes here, and negative 1 by 1 over 4. It flips. I said before, whenever this comes, p goes up. So 3 equal to 1 over k and negative 4. 4 goes there, becomes 7, 1 by k, and cross multiply, or k is equal to 1 by 7. So let's go for our next plan and next part. So next part we have here. And next part we have here that k value is 1 by 3 comes. Okay, 1 by 7, sorry. And now I'm going to do next part. This is a 10b, 10b. And 10b is what? How to deal 10b? If you look at carefully, so here we have an integration criteria. And make sure same function, and again same constant will not go in the numerator. No need to bring it up. Directly integration, we have to continue from here, and let's see how we can do it. So first of all, 1 over k as it is. And what is integration of x to power half? Rule, increase the power. So already is half. Add 1, 3 by 2. So it becomes 3 by 2 and by 3 by 2. And a plus. And what is this one? Already negative half. If I add 1, it give you half. So x to power f half and divide by same value. But what is the integration of constant? 1 by k square as it is into x comes only beside of it. And limit is a 1 over 4 k square, and here k square equal to 13 by 12. I hope so. This much is very clear. Don't put the limits directly. First of all, simplify as maximum as possible. This is a 3 at the level of k, but 2 will go up. So it will look like 2x to power 3 by 2 over 3k. This flip, so it becomes 2 root of x, because half is also called root. So this is correct. This is x over k squared. I just leave as it is. Now I think simplified done. Now I'm going to replace it. And let's see how we can replace it. First, k square put everywhere in every x position. So here I got a k square, and on the top 3 by 2. Be careful while putting. Put k square here, and it's 2 root of k square. Put k square here, I got a k square by k square. Upper limit is done, minus lower limit. Now I'm going to replace this value here. Okay, this we can write k square by 4 even, no issue at all. So 2 times 2 k square by 4 and powers 3 by 2 and over 3k. These 3k come from here. Plus 2 in the root, I am copying k to power 2 over 4. And plus k to power 2 by 4 over k to power 2. I hope so. Up till here, all clear. A lot of patience required. This is this 2 and 2 cancel out, and this k square cancel out. And what I get here, 2, I'm getting here 2 k to power, this 3 comes on top over 3k, and here only k, sorry, 2k only. Reason because square and root cancel out. and here plus 1. So upper limit is done. Now let's talk about the lower limit. So first of all, this 2 will hold on. Here we have to be careful. K to power 2 into 3 over 2 and 4 to power 3 over 2. How come? This 3 by 2 will go on upper part and lower part separate. So that is why. So when I do the upper part, this is cancel out. I get only k cube. And this is a 4 power 3 by 2 is always 8. So it means I'm getting here 2 times 2k cube by 8 by 3k. And here root of k, root of 4 cancel out. We get 2k by 2. And here it will slip k square here, 4 down. It means the answer turned to be k square by 4k square. And let's see uh, next step. Here we have at this k and k will cancel out. 1 minute, please. Um, k cancel the k square, 2 left. So I get a 2 by 3k to power 2 plus 2k plus 1. This is done. Negative, here we have 2 jobs together. This is a 2 and 8 cancel out. 2 ones are, 2 fours are. So I'm getting here k cube over 4. 4 will slip and 4 threes are 12. 12k. Negative into positive. Negative. 2 cancel out. 2 cancel out. I get k only. Negative into positive. Negative. K square cancel. I get only 1 by 4. So I think so. This idea is very clear. And now I'm going to get the final. And I missed one thing throughout 12, 13 by 12. It continues till end. 13 by 12, 13 by 12, and 13 by 12. And now let's see how we can complete it. Here, k square cube cancel out. I get here 2 by 3 k square plus 2k plus 1 negative k squared by 12 negative k negative 1 over 4 equal to 13 by 12. And I think so. Further, I can say 2 by 3 k square. This and this simplify, I get plus k. And even I can do the other way, but I think so. Let's do it this way. Maybe you feel easy in this way. Multiply whole equation by 12. Reason, because these all numbers denominator is 12. So when I multiply 12 with this number, 3 fours are 12, 3 into 4, and that 4 into 2. So I got an 8. Here 12k, 12 and 12 cancel out, negative k square, 4 threes are 12, I get 3, 12, 12 cancel out, only 13. Now 8 and this 1, it will cancel out, we get a 7k square plus 12k, and this then this goes this way, I get negative 16. Okay, all right. Now what to do further? Wait a minute. I think I missed this one. Maybe this one I missed. Yes, I missed this one. So this one and this minus 1 by 4. First I simplify. And I erase this one from here and I this one and I make it easy, simple. So actually 1 minus 1 divided by 4. I get 3 by 4. I write here 3 by 4. Okay, or write 3 by 4 at the end better here. And when multiply 12, so I get a 9 here because 4 threes are 3 threes are 9. So this is 9. So I get here 9. I get here 9 and 13 and 9 give you what? 22. So negative 22. So I think so. And the 7, yes, I think so. Now if I simplify 7, 12, and 9, and this is a 9, and I think so. Maybe. Let me check again. 1 minus 104. This become positive. So this is positive sign. Yeah, this is only mistake. That is why you see. So it means this is a positive sign. Rest all okay. It means the last change is here, and that's it. So it means 9 minus 13. I got a negative 4. Alhamdulillah. Now 7 fours are 28, and 28. 7 fours are 28. Or you can apply quadratic formula. Negative b plus and minus b squared minus 4 times 2a into c by 2a. And if I apply this answer, so have a look. 1 minute, please. So first answer I'm getting is 2 by 7. And second answer I'm getting k is equals to negative 2. But just ignore reason, because in the beginning he said positive. So I hope so. I hope so. The point is very clear, and we have done it. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So this point is very clear. Small mistake is there while simplification. So be attentive while doing. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This k is equal to 2 by 7. Question number 11. I think most probably this is last question. Let me check. Yeah, last question. Number 11. So have a look now how to do last question. Question number 11. First of all, in this one, the circle of C, center C mentioned here. So this one. So show that this lies outside a circle. So all of you know it. What is the basic definition? We have x minus a whole square plus this is a formula given in a formula sheet even equal to r square. If you compare, the center always come from in this kind of formula is a comma b. And make sure this negative sign and this negative signs both are fixed. We need it in formula. So check it here negative, here negative. So center turned to be center. C turned to be from 8 and 4. So 8 comma 4. And this is the r square, so 10 square. And radius is confirmed 10. So this part is first of all is over. But he said no, first part is not completely over. He says show that this t outside. Okay, how to prove it outside or inside? For example, let's have a look here. There's a circle. Center is 8 4. Done. A radius is 10. Okay. And the point is this one. I don't know point is maybe point t is inside, maybe point is outside. Both option I will find distance of c and t. See this distance or this distance. I'll find distance. If distance of ct is bigger than 10, so t is outside. If the distance of ct is less than 10, like through 2 3 4 5 6, it means it's inside a circle. So let's see. So find distance formula, all of you know it. X2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. And applying formula. So these 2 points. Label any you like, how you like. So I'm writing here x2 is 8 minus 6 whole square and 4 minus 6 whole square. And this is coming, this becomes 8 plus 6, 14, 196. And here I get 2, so 4. So it becomes 200 root, and root of 200 is definitely outside. It is there. Okay. So I can this clear that is a 14.1 units. And naturally this answer is a naturally bigger. So you can say that distance, which is root of 200, is bigger than the radius. Okay. So which is the radius is a 10. So hence we can say that hence t lies outside circle, outside a circle. So this point is very clear. Alhamdulillah. 2 tangents from t on a circle are drawn. 2 tangent, and you know maximum we done in O levels. Maximum 2 tangent we can make like this and like this. So two tangents we can make it, and make sure the gap from here to here and here to here always equals to each other. But let's see what a story we have in the question. He's saying here, two tangents of T from T circle can be drawn or are drawn. Show the angle between one tangent and CT is 45. So have a look how to find it. How to find it. Okay. Planning is what? Planning is what? So before I start, I just given a basic example here first. Okay, this actually, you know what he said, read a statement. If this is a T and this is a, he mentioned this is a center C. Let me say center C. Yeah, center C, exactly. Show the angle between one tangent and CT. CT is this line and tangent is this line. It means that this angle theta or this angle theta, this must be 45. Read a statement. He's saying, show the angle between one of the tangent and the CT is 45. So I have to convince the examiner that this angle is 45. And as I said before, because this we have this kind of thing and this lengths are always equal and these angles are always equals to each other. So how to convince, how to do this kind of question? What is the plan of action? So first of all, we have a C, we have a T on the top, okay, and center we have, and point we have, and radius we have. So I think let's try make a rough plan. First of all, I'm going to make a circle here. Okay, and use a scale. I use a scale and I make a two tangents. Here. Although this much neat diagram is not required, but anyway, this give us a good idea to understand. Okay, so 2 points I have it. Yes, so this is a T, this is a C in the middle here. And if I join a line from C till here, C, and I make a 90-degree, okay, this is also 90-degree, it is a very clear, okay, this is 90-degree, we know it. No need to convince because we know tangent and radius always 90-degree. And this length is given by diameter of 10. Okay. And how to convince that this theta, this is theta or this is theta, we have to convince that is a 45. Show the angle between one of the tangent is a 45. So I have to find it. And first of all, CT distance we can find easily. And we have already CT distance, we have root 200. CT, this is a CT because CT I applied, I got D. So CT distance I have root 200. Root 200 already we have. So it means I got a this triangle. Wait a minute. This triangle I have already. Wait a minute. Okay, this is 90-degree for sure. This is a T. This is, let's say, P. P point maybe not used. Okay, I choose M. M and C. This is a root 200, and this is a 10, and this is angle to find. So in front of 90 is called hypotenuse. In front of angle is called opposite. Opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite by hypotenuse. I write it here down. Is called sine theta. And theta takes sine inverse. And have a just type in calculator sine inverse and make sure the previous question we were doing radians. If without seeing our calculator, if I type it, I get a wrong answer. So now I'm typing it. First I converted and I'm getting answer 45 sharp. Proved. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we done it. We have done it this one. And next go for next part. and this C and D, two parts left behind. The two tangents touch the circle A and B. Okay, two tangents touch the circle AB at AB. Okay, it means I have to take this A and this B. Okay, I change the plan. This A, this B, this A, this B. Done. And then he says, find equation of the line AB, line AB. So I have to find equation of the line AB. How it possible to make a line equation of line AB? This is little tricky question, because whenever we need equation of line, we need we need a gradient, and we need 2 points or 1 point at least. So have a look now how it possible to get it. First of all, because we know it, this is angle 45. There's a 45 short. Can I say it's a 90 degree? Yes, it's 90 degree. This is 90. This 90. When these three 90s are there, automatically it confirms 90. So this will behave as a square. I repeat again, this will behave like a square shape. And whenever we have a square shape, whenever we have a square, it means this is a square shape. So I just make again, I try to make a square shape, this, 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 and this. It's a square shape. Here we have a T, here we have a C, here we have a, here we have a B. And T is, I think so, 6 and minus 6. No, minus 6 and 6. Minus 6 and 6. And C center, I got what? 8, 4. 8 and 4. And you know very well, if I draw a perpendicular, if I join the line straight from here till here, okay, and so this here, 100%, this is 90 degree. There's a midpoint, there's a midpoint, there's a square. You know, all these lengths are equal to each other. So how to get it now? Easy, we can get it. First of all, this M is a midpoint. So first find midpoint of CT. I'm writing here, midpoint of CT. So have a look, midpoint of CT. Formula is very clear, x1 plus x2 divided by 2. And similarly, y1 plus y2 divided by. Indirectly, I am finding perpendicular bisector of CT. So this is behave as a x1. Wait a minute. This behave as a x1, here x2. So negative 6 plus 8 by 2, I'm getting 1. This is y1, this is y2. So 6 plus 4, I got a 5. So 1 and 5. So it means that center, I got it. Midpoint, I got it. That is, midpoint is a 1 and 5. Midpoint, I got it, 1, 5. Now you know it well, because perpendicular, I will use condition of perpendicular. So gradient of the CT. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. I'm getting negative 2, I'm getting 14, negative 1 over 7. Then what is gradient of the AB turn to be? Gradient of AB, positive 7, because you know, flip it and sign changes, and answer is going to finish y minus y1. I use m coordinate as a coordinate, y minus 5 equal to m times 2x minus x1. So it means this ultimate answer, I'm writing it here, y minus 5 equal to 7x minus 7, and y equal to 7x and negative 2. This is my final answer. Alhamdulillah. Now he's asking find x coordinates of, he's asking equation. Yeah, he's asking a and b coordinates. Is a very, very clear sense that actually this AB lies here. You can see I draw a line and line and line. Can I say this line AB is intersecting circle? Yes, they're cutting at A and at B. So it means if I solve them simultaneously, what? Equation of line AB and circle equation, I'll get AB coordinates. So plan is ready. Where is circle equation? Circle equation is here. Okay, x minus 8 and y minus 4. X minus 8 and y minus 4. So this is an equation of circle and this equation of the line, and you know it very well. They are intersecting. I repeat again what I'm saying. They are intersecting at, this is A and B. So this is A and this is B. So indirectly, I'm solving simultaneously. This Y value I will plug in here. That's it. And I need only X coordinate, so it means easy for us. Here I'm X minus 8 whole square, and Y is I'm replacing by 7X minus 2 and minus 4 already there. Here I'm getting X minus 8 whole square. Here I'm getting 7X and negative 6 whole square equal to 100. Here I'm expanding the square. All of you familiar, first term square, negative 2 into first term into second term plus second term square. Same story here. The one, first term square, negative 2 into first term second 7 and second 6, and plus second term square equal to 100. So here I get x to power 2, here 16x, here 64, here 49x to power 2, and here 84x. Okay, and plus 36 and 100 come on the left side. 100, and you know it very well, 64 and 36, 100 become cancel out. And ultimately, what I am getting from here is x to, this is 49 plus x squared become 50. And this, if I add, I got 100. 50 and x common, I got x minus 2. So either 50 will go down, or you can say two options we have. Either I'm writing it now here. Either 50x is equals to 0, or x minus 2 equals to 0. 50 goes down, x is equal to 0, one answer, or x is equal to second answer. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe the question paper is fully clear and that we have finished. Alhamdulillah.